Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Morroblivion with me, Jingles. And first thing off the bat, I'm attempting a new recording style. If the sounds sounds a wee bit tinnier than usual. The reason for that is I'm attempting to record the game a bit differently to how I normally would. Normally I have my headphones on, my big clunky old headset on, and I record the sound from the game straight through for apps, and it's spliced together with the sound of the microphone with my voice. However, that's incredibly difficult to do sometimes because of altering sound levels between different games and all sorts of nonsense like that. So what I thought I'd do is I'd try a different way of recording, and this is actually how Variax does it. So he's kind of gave me the idea on this, indirectly speaking. But basically, I finally found a pair of speakers, plugged them in, set them up, and basically I'm recording all the sound from the game alongside my voice just through this one microphone I've got set up here. So obviously the sound from the game is going to sound a little bit tinnier than normal as a result, but if it's not too bad, and I need your guys' opinion on this, if it's not too bad, I might keep it just because it's so much easier. Like, I can literally, if I think it's getting too loud, I can literally just tweak the sound level on the fly as much as I want just by altering the dial on the speaker itself, which is brilliant, you know, so much easier. Because let me tell you, trying to sync up your sound levels between your microphone and the game itself is such a pain in the arse, like big time, even if you've been doing it for quite a long time. Because every single game is completely different. Hearts of Iron was a big offender in that regard because it wouldn't go quiet enough by altering in-game sound levels and things like that. It would be fine if I could just turn down the dial on my speaker and that would solve the problem, but no. But anyway, yeah, so, you know, I'm going to record the session like this, and if you guys, well, I just want to hear what you guys think, after all. If it's really crap, then obviously I won't do it, but yeah, give me a yay or nay on this, because it's a bit of an experiment. Anyway, back to the game itself. As memory serves, now we've finished our pilgrimage, got our crap back, and we are officially reinstated, well, not reinstated, but instated to the temple as an adept or an acolyte or some shit like that, I can't remember. We're an acolyte, brilliant, next rank is adept. And we have been sent to go deal with some woman who has corporate disease, I think, in the city. Yeah, here we go. Hendrin Lathan asked me to go speak with the Holy Pilgrim Tunisia Veloth. She has corporate disease and may spread it to others here in the Vivek, but she's blessed by Amalexia and does not suffer from the disease. Wait, what? I must find. Okay, hang on a minute. She has corporate disease and may spread it to others here in Vivek, but she's blessed by Amalexia and does not suffer from the disease. Oh wait, no. I guess what they mean is she's not got any of the symptoms. Okay, well, fair enough. That does happen with some diseases in real life. I think like haemophilia, that happens sometimes. But anyway, because you can be a carrier, you know, but you don't like have the symptoms or something. Anyway, I must find her and convince her to go to the Corpusarium. Now, he mentioned, it didn't say on the thing there, that a show of your devotion to the temple's teachings will convince her to probably, you know, get her on your winning side or whatever. Anyway, basically what he's hinting at there is we need to go find ourselves some temple books, and which we can use to quote at her to convince her to leave. Because if you go to her normally, like, she's kind of a bit uncooperative about it. I think you can probably use persuasion to get her to leave if you want to, but it's much easier just to just by speechcraft skill is probably like awful. It's much easier to just go find a specific book and use it to get on her good side and convince her to go. So we need to go to the foreign quarter, which is over here, in fact. Which is awesome. I think I might flip over to the third-person view for a little bit. I can't stop admiring this armor. I love it so much. And I got it legitimately too, as well, without killing an Ordinator. This is brilliant. Although I could do with the rest of the set, to be honest. I mean, like the chain greaves and the leather boots are kind of throwing off the image slightly, but you know, whatever. Okay, so this is the foreign quarter, I do believe, because we need to go here first, because we need to find our old pal Joshua in his bookstore, because well, it's the only bookshop I can think of in Vivek, and it's probably the best in the game anyway. So when it comes to buying a specific book that you want, right, it's not that way, it's this way. I believe. Yeah, here we go. Poor sense of direction at least didn't let me down this time. Load faster, game. Come on. It's just a tiny bookstore. It's no big deal. Thank you. Hello. Did he just say that? Crikey. Ordinaries are being very nice to me today, aren't they? Is that you, Joshua? Have you fallen on hard times or something? I don't remember you wearing sackcloth, you know, garments last time I was here, but whatever. Good day, friend. How can I help you? You can sell me a book. Actually, do I have any books I could sell him? One does wonder. Alright, I can get rid of this Scroll of Vicarian Flight finally. It's useless. However, the rest of this isn't useless, so I'll keep that. Now then, we need Sarione's sermons. Well, I wonder if you can do it. I don't know if you can do it with other books, but it works with Sarione's sermons, so that's what I'm going to get. It's not that expensive either, so... Yeah, interesting. Like, all the books in Morrowind seem to be worth, like, a great deal of money, I've noticed, and in Oblivion and Skyrim, they're not. Like, they're actually really cheap. Like, in Skyrim, like, the average book's worth, like, 10 gold or something. I'm not sure why that is. It seems kind of daft to me. I thought Morrowind's pricing for books actually made sense because, like, in this kind of pre-printing press medieval world that the Elder Scrolls are set in, like, a handwritten book would be worth a great deal, you know. I would have thought so anyway. I mean, they were worth a fortune back in the Middle Ages because, you know, it was all, like, printed or written by hand, you know, by monks or whatever. So, I don't know, maybe it's different in the Elder Scrolls. Maybe they do have a printing press in the Imperial City somewhere, but I've not seen it, so, you know. Naturally, I've installed a mod for Skyrim because Skyrim has so many brilliant mods, honestly. Like, compared to any other Elder Scrolls game, I don't think, even with the short time it's been out in comparison to the others, in terms of modability, it's just amazing. But yeah, I have a mod for Skyrim which alters the books, so they're far more expensive. They're actually worth picking up now, if not to read, to sell. So anyway, I'm going the wrong way because we need to go to the arena where Tenusia Veloth actually is. I think. I believe I'm correct on this one. The quest marker is pointing in that general direction, so... Although I generally don't look at the quest marker on here very often, actually, even if it is marked on my compass, for the simple reason that the compass is actually quite small now, because I installed the Darnified UI mod, or whatever it's called, you know. Ooh, Vivek, oh, you're so awesome. It's so huge, I love it, it's just brilliant, and especially now I've got it running in the Oblivion engine, you can just... It's so grandiose, you know, compared to, like, the Imperial City. I've said it before, but the Imperial City was, well, pretty good. Still a bit of a disappointment, you know, considering it's like the capital of all of Tamriel or whatever. I kind of expected it to be a bit bigger, especially since you've got places like this in Morrowind, which is just huge. I've never, even in all the long years I've had Morrowind, I'm pretty sure I've not explored every single canton in Vivek, you know. I'm sure there's loads of awesome stuff lying around still, but I've just never had a reason to do it, you know. Morrowind's kind of like that sometimes. It has lots and lots of useless areas just for the sake of flavour, you know, just for the sake of them being there. And I've walked all the way to the temple because I'm stupid. You know, just for the sake of them having there, you know. Like half, like, the bits of, like, you know, like the justice offices in the temple bit, and, you know, like the glassmaker and boilermaker's hall or whatever it is somewhere up in one of these two cantons here. You know, and it's just like, well, I'm not, as the player character, going to be going around buying, like, crockery, am I? But it's just so cool that they put it in there anyway, you know? It's probably why a lot of people do like Morrowind's world, you know, Vardenfell, perhaps more than Cyrodiil, just because it has so much more extra flavour to it, you know what I mean? Anyway, where the fucking hell is the arena? Yeah. I'll have to just fast travel when I'll get that woman next to me to take me there by gondola. There we go, arena. Oh, come on, load faster. Or load slowly, I don't know. I mean, as long as you don't crash, I suppose it doesn't matter. Okay, right, we are definitely, yeah, this is the arena, thank God for that. So, we need to go up here, and then through the big doors, I think, to get to the upper level of the arena pit, where she's milling around, most likely. Unless, of course, this being Oblivion, she's kind of wandered off to go to bed, or